Right now, 6 days, 4 separate shots fired incidents in one Madison neighborhood struggling to find a solution. How community leaders are working to put an end to the violence.
President Biden claiming genocide in Ukraine for the very first time. The latest on the investigation into chemical attacks on that country.
We're going to be tracking more chances to see showers and thunderstorms as we go throughout today. I'm going to time out round 2.
Good Wednesday morning, everybody. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Leah Lunchtime.
And I'm Chris Stanford. Thanks for joining us. New this morning, Madison police have arrested 2 men in connection with a homicide from last November. 33-year-old Justin Burris and 32-year-old Justin Shabris, now both facing charges. That incident from November 17th, just off of East Washington and Aberg Avenues, killed 24-year-old Eric Ranson. Police say Burris was taken into custody on Madison's east side yesterday. Online records show he was booked into the Dane County Jail on a tentative charge of first-degree intentional homicide. Officers say the second gentleman was arrested Monday in Chicago. The details of that arrest are not public. Another deadly shooting suspect has been arrested. This one's for a homicide on Madison's east side from last September. MPD says 19-year-old Jeremiah Kane was arrested in Chicago on March 22nd. He's charged with first-degree intentional homicide in the shooting that left 20-year-old Nicholas Cook dead. Online records show Kane remains in the Cook County Jail this morning. He is set to appear in court later today.
A Toma man accused of killing a toddler is officially convicted of homicide and child abuse this morning. A Monroe County court found 37-year-old Marcus Anderson guilty of killing 3-year-old Kyson Rice in 2019. Kyson had almost 200 injuries throughout his body, ones Anderson blamed on the boy easily bruising. Kyson's mother says after 3 years, she can finally feel a sense of relief.
Oh my God, it happened. He's guilty, and there's justice.
Kyson's mom added she's happy Anderson's conviction means this won't happen to another child. Anderson faced 16 counts and was found guilty on 11 of them. He'll be back in court for sentencing sometime in the next year.
A teenager charged in a deadly shooting in Beloit is being held on a $500,000 cash bond this morning. Amari Goodall made his initial court appearance in Rock County yesterday. He's facing 1 count of first-degree reckless homicide. It's in connection with the January fatal shooting of Jayon Broomfield outside of Beloit Memorial High School. Goodall is set to appear in court again May 2nd.
It's not necessary. There are too many resources here in the Madison area for people to feel like they don't have any help.
4 shots fired incident in the span of 6 days, and all of them in the city's Allied Duns Marsh neighborhood. The latest incident Monday night on Allied Drive, where police found 10 shell casings in all. Brad Hamilton spoke with community leaders who are trying to find a solution to curb the violence.
21 years ago, Alice Howard decided to make a change in her life for the better.
I used to come here just to be here and be part of the problem. But when I moved over here, I came to be a part of the solution.
Taking over as president of the Allied Marsh Duns Neighborhood Association in 2001, Howard spent the next 2 decades helping the neighborhood she once felt that she hurt.
Selling in the streets to just robbery, burglary, all that, we got past it.
But with 4 incidents of shots fired in just the past week, Howard is worried that this place she loves so much is moving backward.
The shooting and all the disruption, it doesn't have to happen. We've already been there. I thought we had moved forward and past it.
Howard stepped down from her role last month, but believes the only way to fix the violence is to come together as one. And new president Shanita Roach agrees.
You know, every shooting, every act of violence does affect the community. We cannot get away from that. But we will become more communal if we have more communication.
Howard and Roach say they are both committed to making sure the neighborhood continues to progress because regression is just simply not an option.
We all have a responsibility. I'm talking about from the young all the way to the old. And we have a responsibility for one another.
Brad Hamilton reporting for us this morning. If you have any information regarding any of those 4 incidents, you're asked to call the Madison Area Crime Stoppers.
Chris Reese is here now to check on that certified most accurate forecast. More thunderstorms today, Chris?
Yeah, more thunderstorms are going to be possible today. Tomorrow and the next day, things are going to be all clear. But today, we have a smaller chance to see severe thunderstorms. That's mainly going to be east of Madison, Janesville, over towards Milwaukee. That's where the best chance is to see some of those stronger thunderstorms. Here's radar right now. We've seen some lightning and thunder embedded with what's mostly been light rain showers as we've gone throughout the morning. Heavier precipitation that's back towards the south and west and the eastern side of the Quad Cities. But even if you track that northeastward, most of that moves into where we had that slight risk, and we get bypassed by most of that here in Madison. Still, my expectation, we will see some additional showers, maybe even some thunderstorms as we go throughout today, but this is not going to be a widespread severe weather event. Doppler track still showing you where some of our showers are. We had a lot around Janesville not too long ago. That has moved out of the area for the most part. It's now to the north, Lake Mills. Here comes a heavier shower that's getting ready to move on through. It'll be in and out. Give it a couple of moments. It's very quick moving as we go throughout the morning. Still some additional fast moving showers moving through the south side of Madison right now. That's moving northward over the Beltline towards downtown Lake Mendota. That's going to be moving up towards places like Wanakee, Sun Prairie, and Windsor as we go through the next couple of moments. The sun now coming up, so you can see that cloud cover outside. It is 60 now. Our winds are out of the south at 10 miles per hour. We're going to continue to see things warm up before all is said and done. Our cold front still way back to the west, and until that actually moves through, we have room for our temperatures to continue to increase. Look at them topping out perhaps right around 65 as we start to move into the afternoon. Some additional showers pop up around lunchtime and into the early evening. Some of these could be stronger, but as our cold front moves through and our wind directions change, odds are we lose most of that severe potential. Here we are. This is 8:30 tonight. Look at how chilly we're getting to where even the models are trying to show snow mixing in with that rain before all is said and done. Even tomorrow, we don't get out of the 40s. Bottom line is this. We have another conditional severe risk that's mainly to our east. A lot of these storms coming through earlier continue to lower that risk, but it's going to be very windy as we start to move towards tomorrow as well. So bring in the trash cans or loose outdoor items. Also, if you do have a warning, it's a good time to practice your severe weather safety plan. After today, it's 40s for the next week or so. We could see snow Easter night into early Monday.
Oh, whatever. Okay, that's fine.
What?
Snow on...
Chris Reese, this is like the Easter you dreamed of.
At this point, you know, I think it's time for winter to stay in the tomb instead of coming out of it.
Oh.
But.
Okay.
But. We all know that snow is fair game from October to April around here.
Winter will rise soon.
You mean spring? Hopefully. Do we want winter to rise again?
Okay.
Okay, the metaphors are getting confusing.
6:07, turning to our COVID-19 coverage this morning. New data from the CDC shows rates of sexually transmitted diseases dropped early in the pandemic, then increased by the end of 2020. The data published Tuesday in the 2020 STD surveillance report. By the end of that year, gonorrhea rates had risen 10%. Rates of syphilis were up 7%. That included increased rates of the disease among newborns, called congenital syphilis. The disease occurs when a woman with syphilis passes it on to her baby during pregnancy. The rate of congenital syphilis went up 15% from 2019. 235% increase from 2016.
Dane County residents can keep the masks off for now, even as new COVID cases in Wisconsin are rising. Over the past week, the state saw an average of 640 new cases each day. In a statement Tuesday morning, Public Health Madison Dane County said they're continuing to monitor local metrics and will adjust as needed. But right now, there are no plans to reinstate a mask mandate. Dane County was most recently the only county in Wisconsin with a mask mandate.
As more restrictions come to an end, we are learning more Americans have changed how they view COVID's threat to the public. A new Axios Ipsos poll finds that fewer than 10% of people now view the pandemic as a crisis. 3 out of 4 people call it a manageable problem. The poll is based on a national sample of 1,000 adults last week.
Costco is ending one of its COVID-era rules. Starting next week, stores will no longer have special hours for senior customers. For about 2 years now, people at least 60 years old, healthcare workers, and first responders have had several dedicated shopping hours throughout the week. The change starts Monday.
New jobs are coming to Janesville. Betting company Serta Simmons has plans to build a new facility. They'll add 500,000 square foot building. It's going to be on Innovation Drive. It'll manufacture products for for both Serta and Beauty Rest brands. It will initially employ over 300 people and eventually bring in 100 new jobs. Serta Simmons' existing facilities in Janesville and Beloit will be consolidated when the new one opens up in 2023.
Nokia is the latest company to announce its exit from Russia over President Vladimir Putin's attack on Ukraine. Ericsson also putting its business in Russia on hold indefinitely. With those two telecom giants gone, China's Huawei is the only global network provider still active in the country. Despite sanctions, Western leaders believe it is also necessary on humanitarian grounds to keep networks functioning there so Russian residents can still access information from abroad.
To the crisis in Ukraine now, the U.S. says it is investigating reports that Russia used chemical agents in the city of Mariupol. It comes as President Biden says he believes Russia may be committing genocide in Ukraine, but lawyers will ultimately decide. Ukrainian officials say at least 10,000 civilians have been killed in Mariupol since the invasion began. The city is still under siege as Russian forces refocus their attention and firepower now toward eastern Ukraine.
It's obvious that the Russians want Mariupol because of its strategic location. It would provide them unfettered and unhindered land access between the Donbass and Crimea.
Meantime, Russian President Vladimir Putin is speaking out against Western sanctions, warning his country will not be isolated. He also says his military operations will continue in Ukraine until he has met his goals.
6:10 this morning, you might notice a new feature the next time you log into Netflix, how the streaming service is working to make customers happier.
Plus, a little bit of rain isn't stopping us from having a lot of fun here on opening day of terrace season. We're live with all of the excitement in the 608 when we come back.
At Pick and Save, we believe fresh is all about standards. Like for oranges, we check for color and scarring and more. Because when it comes to fresh for everyone, we believe the juice is worth the squeeze. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Gilbert Cars is having a huge spring sale with the largest selection of vehicles under $14,995 or $225 per month. Don't miss out on our spring sale with the best selection of SUVs and cars under $14,995 or $225 per month. We have one of the largest selections of vehicles in Dane County with over 500 vehicles in stock. So just come on in and ask for me, Crystal the Pistol Gobin. Go to Gobin Cars, east or west.
You gotta go to Gobin, GobinCars.com.
Habitat for Humanity of Dane County continues to help hardworking families attain homeownership. By providing financial coaching, homeowners can manage their mortgage and other finances while building stability for their family. Strengthen our community. Support Habitat Dane County.
Okay, Floor and Decor, show me what you've got. Now this tile says spa day all day, but this tile says classic on glam. And this modern look, it's sleek yet chic. Okay, I've got it. Everything I need to pull this project together, and all at the perfect price.
At Floor & Decor, you can realize any aspirational project at an inspirational price. Because with an unmatched selection of high-quality products, all at everyday low prices, your bathroom upgrade has never been more you. Discover Floor & Decor today.
My auntie called me. She said, Uncle's had a heart attack. I needed him to be here.
Your heart isn't just yours. Protect it with Bayer aspirin. Be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen.
I'm Rebecca, and you might know me from reality TV.
And this was my stubborn body fat that I just couldn't get rid of. But then I went to Sono Bello, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
It is so intensely gratifying for one visit to make this big of a change. It's amazing.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It feels incredible to look down and it's flat. Thank you again, Sono Bello. I'm so happy.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-800-595-1532 or go to sonobello.com.
At Pick and Save, every free pickup order is picked fresh and packed with care, or we'll make it right. We're fresh every day, so shop anyway. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
You're watching Madison's fastest growing newscast. News 3 Now this morning.
As the avian flu infects birds across the country, officials are now warning it could spread to backyard flocks. If you have chickens or other birds, agriculture experts say the best way to protect them is to avoid attracting wild birds and waterfowl. You should also limit visitors and avoid traveling with your birds. In many cases, changes in energy, appetite, and water consumption are the first signs of the illness. Bird owners who suspect the flu is spreading through their flock should immediately contact animal health officials. But as the bird flu has caused poultry prices to rise, more people are considering flocks of their own.
Uniquely enough, here we are approaching the Easter season, which is a very high demand for eggs, and so that's why we're probably motivated from an economic standpoint.
Because infected birds are prohibited from being sold, the USDA says consumers don't need to worry about buying poultry at the grocery store.
As you head to binge watch a new series, maybe this weekend, you might notice Netflix introducing a new recommendation tool. The double thumbs up button has been added to the already existing thumbs up and thumbs down buttons for viewers. The original tools gave viewers a chance to give feedback, what they like and dislike. Now the double thumbs up lets viewers tell Netflix which shows and movies they really like. The move lets Netflix recommend similar content to keep consumers happy.
Just glad to see a Netflix story in the newscast that doesn't include a price hike.
That's what I was expecting when I first read that story.
Me too. Double thumbs up button. Why not?
This is what the price hike paid for.
Sure.
It paid to get the double thumbs up.
Those things are expensive.
Apparently so.
The edition nobody asked for.
but we've got it nonetheless. No discounts there. We are still tracking a chance to see some stronger thunderstorms across parts of the country, especially the mid and lower Mississippi River Valley. This is where you have a moderate risk, so there's level 4 out of 5 to see some stronger thunderstorms. Wisconsin, not so much. We have a marginal risk. That is level 1 out of 5, a slight risk farther to the south and east, a little bit closer towards Milwaukee. We are tracking some of these showers of thunderstorms now. They're to the west, gradually working their way towards the north and east. We might see some of these a little bit later as we go through time. But that being said, once we clear out and we get cold behind it, it's all about cloud cover for the rest of the weekend into your Easter weekend. Easter weekend, I'm expecting 40s, clouds. Can't even rule out, especially on Easter Sunday, into the afternoon and evening, a chance to see some snowflakes mixed in with rain moving on through here. We'll break down the weekend like this. 44 on Saturday, 45 on Sunday. Overall, cloudy is the general word, but you will see some periods of sunshine. Chilly both days.
All right, Chris Reese, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hey, another sign of the season. We're in the 608 this morning with the moment we've been waiting for. The terrace chairs making their return.
Josh Sprider is live at the Union Terrace this morning with what we can expect this year. Hey there, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. I tell you what, this is the day or the way to start any morning right here on the terrace. And today is the first time that you have the chance for. I have to give a shout out to Scott from Pete's Coffee. He came here early. He's so excited he came out here. So I got the coffee in hand. So does Ivanka Nyapu with us this morning. Ivanka, you're the Vice President of External Communications here, or Relations here at the Union. You know, you're super excited. You're a student to be able to welcome people right back here to the terrace today.
Yes, we're so excited. We're going to have the chairs back at 9 a.m. this morning and having everyone come back. I know it's rainy, but it'll be a good time, especially for the summer.
You know, we're used to it here in Wisconsin, right? You can just kind of make do with the weather. It could be snowing, right? So this is not bad.
Rain or shine, we're out here.
Rain or shine, those chairs are going to start to return. And I mean, you know, as a senior, UW senior, you know, this has been very, very special for you and your friends, and the fact that this is your senior year, probably even more meaningful for you.
Yeah, I mean, born and raised in Madison, too. I've been out here almost every summer, and to be back here to really cap off my senior year, too, is really exciting for me.
So those tables returned earlier this week. A little bit of a tease. You said everyone was seeing the tables coming out earlier, and they were like, oh boy, it's happening.
It was a lot of anticipation, and then we did like a little sneak drop right by the lake with the other chairs and tables. So that's been exciting for folks to come out, because yesterday was sunny. But today we'll hopefully have the chairs out if the rain pauses.
And the Union has a lot on the schedule as far as upcoming events, right?
Yes. So the terrace for the upcoming summer, we're going to have free concerts, free films, free art activities. We'll also have an art cart for kids to grab some kits and do some art over the summer. We'll obviously have all our dining options out and about. We also have our indoor dining options. So there's just a lot of things for people to do whatever they want.
And, you know, it's kind of crazy to say normal, right? A lot of the stuff that you're doing is the first time you've been able to do in 2 years.
Yes, especially for the students. We have student coordinators that do a lot of the programming on the terrace stage that we're here right now, the film, the concerts, the art activities too, all done by Wheelhouse Studios. So it's all students really backing these efforts.
Lots to look forward to, Ivanka. Thank you so much, and congratulations, almost graduating.
Yes.
Thank you. If you want to learn more, you can go up to channel3000.com, guys. I've got a link with all of the schedules for everything that's about to happen throughout the entire season. Again, this is just the first day. Even though it's kind of rainy, we're going to make a party out of it anyways, guys.
Do I hear some quacks in the background?
Ooh,
are those ducks?
The Union Ducks.
I don't know if Mark can go show these ducks over here. We got a couple of other folks here hanging out with us as well. But we've got one loud duck. We've made a friend over here. Of course, now he's quiet. But he has been quacking away for like the last half an hour. I think he wanted his 15 seconds of fame. And of course, we're giving it to him here in the 608, right, guys?
Oh, the chairs are back and the ducks are back, of course.
A sign of the times.
There we go. Josh Breider, good to talk to you, buddy.
Thank you very much, Josh. Remember to let him know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out to him on social media or shoot him an email at inthe608@wisc-tv.com. 6:20 now, still ahead with Easter just a couple days away, and Candy Store certainly isn't lacking when it comes to holiday chocolate.
And in our next half hour, a new program coming to the Dane County Jail. How it'll work to treat opioid addiction. Stay with us.
This portion of News 3 Now is brought to you by Shopko Optical.
Cobuson Buses, now hiring.
Working with Cobuson, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. If you do need time off, they work around you. They definitely try to make it a company that's based for you.
Visit Cobuson.com to apply.
McGann Furniture in Baraboo has a question for you. Have you ever bought a piece of furniture in a box and then had to put it together yourself? We know it's not fun. At McGann's, everything is professionally inspected and assembled before pickup or delivery. Goodbye headaches, and there's no extra charge for assembly. And remember, at McGann's, we don't inflate prices only to mark them down for a sale. Stop in soon and discover the difference. You'll be glad you did. McGann Furniture, downtown Baraboo.
It's Chevy Truck Month, and it's time to add the perfect accessories to your new Chevy. Make it bolder. Make it work harder. Make it your own. Find new possibilities. Find new roads. Very well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy pickup trucks. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance toward the eligible purchase of a new Chevy truck with accessories. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
I got nothing to eat.
Nothing.
Hold on, I can do something.
Turning nothing into something. Turning nothing into something.
It's amazing what you can do with nothing and a little Hellman's.
Why is L'Oreal Hyaluronic Acid the #1 serum? So effective with our highest concentration of pure hyaluronic acid.
Hyaluronic acid attracts water to help visibly replump lines and restore volume.
Revitalift Hyaluronic Acid Serum from L'Oreal Paris.
Fresh out of Papa Murphy's kitchen, the Buffalo Ranch Chicken Pizza.
Actually, it's fresh out of my oven.
Dad, it's just an expression.
Grilled chicken, crunchy bacon, mozzarella, covered in creamy buffalo sauce. Now that is an expression.
At Papa Murphy's, we make great pizza, so you can make the pizza great.
In my oven.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
Finding the right ingredients for a healthy lifestyle can be tricky. That's why SSM Health and News 3 Now are here to help.
Our Time for Kids recipe for health experts use online conversations and on-air reports to answer your health questions.
So tell us, what topics would your family like to hear about? What questions do you have?
Use the handy feedback form on our Time for Kids page to share what matters most to your family's health. And together,
let's take time for kids.
Cobuson Buses, now hiring.
My name is Mike Williams. I've been driving school bus off and on for 21 years. Here at our terminal, we're kind of like a family too. Somebody has an issue with a bus, other people kick in and help and get the job done.
Hey, we're back with Walt's Morning. I don't know many birds, but I know this one.
What is it?
It's a cardinal.
A Highland cardinal?
Right? Is it a cardinal?
A Kentucky Cardinal.
A Highland Cardinal, Chris. It's a Highland Cardinal. All Cardinals are from Highland. Don't you know?
Well, I'm just so glad that they chose to come down to Kentucky and become our state bird.
What a great photo, Walt. Thank you so much for sharing it. Use hashtag MyNews3Morning. Share with us your morning, and we'll show it on the air.
That was a gorgeous photo. Great one,
It really
Walt.
is, yeah.
Wow.
Great detail.
6:24 now. Chocolate lovers unite for this next story.
Oh, check this out. This is for chocolate lovers for sure, with Easter right around the corner. Utah candy store selling giant bunnies made of chocolate. The Bluebird Candy Factory selling 8-pound chocolate bunnies. They are $130. Available in milk, dark, and white chocolate. Any that won't be sold are going to go and get melted down to make other yummy chocolate treats.
Okay, so we know Chris Reese is not a chocolate buff. What is your Easter candy of choice?
None. Jelly beans.
Jelly? Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Easter, I almost rarely eat candy.
Oh boy, I wish I, again, had that problem.
How about you, Leah?
I like those Reese's eggs.
Reese's
Oh,
eggs.
those are good,
Yeah.
I guess, because I like the peanut butter. It's still chocolate at the end of the day, but...
You can get white chocolate ones, which you like.
Okay. Yeah, I do. I do.
Okay.
This is true.
Figured out what I'm putting in your
Easter
Easter basket.
Easter, I don't know. We never really had candy or anything.
What's yours?
I like the Reese's. The Reese's eggs. Those
Can't
are good.
go wrong with a Reese's egg.
Yeah, I'll have one or two of those over the weekend.
One or two, huh?
I don't know why I thought he was going to say a year.
No, not Peeps. Yeah,
Peeps. What about Peeps? No Peeps lovers here? They're cute to look at. I don't think they were made for eating, personally.
They're made for putting in the microwave and watching them explode.
I've never done. What a mess.
This
oh my
man has
gosh.
the right idea.
Oh my goodness.
All right, real quick, bus stop forecast before we go to break. We are seeing some showers out there this morning. We'll see some showers at bus drop-off time as well.
Stick around. We're back right after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
At Associated Physicians, do you know how much we offer all under one roof? It's a lot. From OBGYN, peds and internal medicine, to lab, x-ray, behavioral health, and more. Associated Physicians, 233-9746.
The home of Wisconsin's favorite wine, Prairie Fumé. And the Wallersheim Old Fashioned. Scarlet Fumé is back. Find it and other Wallersheim wines and spirits at your favorite Wisconsin stores. Cheers to 50 years and many more to come.
It's my 310, no exit in sight, migraine medicine. It's Ubrelvy for any time, anywhere migraine strikes without worrying if it's too late or where I am. One dose can quickly stop my migraine in its tracks within 2 hours.
Unlike older medicines, Ubrelvy is a pill that directly blocks CGRP protein, believed to be a cause of migraine. Do not take with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Most common side effects were nausea and tiredness. Ask about Ubrelvy and learn how AbbVie can help you save.
The Menards Garden Center is open. Save 11% at your one-stop destination for all your outdoor projects. Want flowers for your deck, patio, or yard? We've got hundreds of colorful options to choose from. Growing a larger garden? We've got the soils, seeds, and tools you need. Landscaping? Check out our wide selection of edgers, pavers, and patio block. The Menards Garden Center. Let's grow. Pick up a 6-pack of flowering annuals for $149 after 11% rebate.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living, and through no fault of their own, they're being left behind? If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
The OBGYN team at Associated Physicians wants to remind you that it's time to redirect your attention. Back to you. We are here and we have just one focus. You. Call us at Associated Physicians, 233-9746.
Continue to track some showers this morning. We'll let you know when we could hear additional thunder later on.
He's a visionary leader who gets the big picture.
A new leader for Janesville schools. We'll introduce you to him.
Also, long-range plans for the Beltline, how you can make sure your voice is heard. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Leah Lunchtime. Thanks for waking up with us. A new round of rain, some thunder and lightning, too, for some areas, moving over Madison this morning.
We have more active weather in the forecast, too, so Chris Reese is here now to lay it all out for you. And your certified most accurate forecast. Hey, Chris.
We've seen these showers and thunderstorms overnight, and they really weakened and fizzled out. But now we're tracking additional showers that are starting to move into the picture. So far, it's mainly just showers. We are not seeing a lot of lightning right now, but we'll continue to keep an eye on things. The eastern side of Madison, the interstate, Stoughton Road, over towards Cottage Grove and Sun Prairie. That's where we're seeing a shower right now. Then back towards the south and west, we'll see some additional showers move in as we go through time. There is some lightning and thunder over parts of Iowa. That'll start to move farther to the north and east, but beyond that, that's about it. We'll see some additional showers today, but your severe risk is very much limited. Only do we have a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5 at this point for stronger thunderstorms. Your best chance is going to be farther to the east, closer towards Lake Michigan, and even that is a low-end potential. The better chance of severe weather is well to our south as we go throughout today. So check out this shot. The sun's starting to come up. You can see a little bit of sky out there. In addition to that cloud cover, we're at 60. Winds are still out of the south at about 10 miles per hour at this point. Janesville's at 63, 59 in Watertown, 61 for our friends in Boscobel. Our winds are still out of the south, and as long as our winds stay out of the south, I have to say we have the chance to see thunderstorms and some stronger thunderstorms. But once a front comes through and our wind directions begin to change, then our odds for severe weather really begin to wipe themselves out. This is 12:30 lunchtime. Temperatures at 65. We'll see some additional moisture moving northward from the south. We might hear a couple rumbles of thunder with this, but given the state of the environment right now, do not expect these to truly be severe at that point. 58 by 3 o'clock. Here comes the change in the wind direction and the colder air. It is possible that we see some snowflakes mixing in before all is said and done. I am just the messenger. Tonight, we go down to 32. Tomorrow, it's a lot of cloud cover. Temperatures are going to be staying into the 40s overall. Here's the last thing I want to leave you with. Things get very windy, folks. In addition to some of the colder temperatures that are going to be working their way in, we could see some wind gusts upwards of 45 to 50 miles per hour before all is said and done. So my bottom line is that you probably want to bring in the trash cans or the loose outdoor items that are going to be out there. If tomorrow is your trash day, Godspeed, my friend, because things are going to be blowing around. We do have a conditional severe risk today that is mainly to the east. And then if you do get a severe thunderstorm warning today, overall, just think of it as a good time to practice your severe weather safety plan. But the reality is the odds of any kind of extreme severe weather today are on the lower end. Not impossible, but very much on the lower end. 40s with the 40-mile-per-hour winds tomorrow as well. More 40s sticking around all the way through next Thursday. We could see 50s again by next Friday.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you much. You can track the weather yourself. Just use our Channel 3000 weather app. Get it today in your app store. Big story of the morning, a Wisconsin man, a person of interest in yesterday's shooting at a Brooklyn subway station.
10 people were shot during the morning rush hour. All are expected to survive. There's a $50,000 reward for any information about the shooting. Police, meanwhile, are looking for Frank James from Wisconsin. Last month, James posted a YouTube video saying he was leaving Milwaukee to head out to Philadelphia. Police say some of his other comments in those videos are concerning.
He mentions homelessness, he mentions New York, and he does mention Mayor Adams. And as a result of that, in an abundance of caution, we're going to tighten the mayor's security detail.
Investigators say they believe the shooter's gun jammed, perhaps preventing even more bloodshed. Police also found a key to a U-Haul that was rented by James with a Wisconsin license plate. Now, this investigation is still very active. James still on the run. We will continue to update you throughout the day as new information becomes available using our Channel 3000 mobile app. You can download it today for free in your app store.
2 people in jail this morning after a shooting on the Beltline yesterday. A witness told police that they saw a person fire multiple shots at another vehicle headed east on Monona Drive. Police say they pulled the car over near the interstate and found a gun. One car was hit during the shooting. No one was hurt, though. Police believe the shooting was targeted. The Department of Transportation wants your input on the future of the Beltline. The DOT hosted the first of 2 public meetings last night to give people a chance to talk about long-range plans for the Beltline. Officials say this new study will help them identify solutions for safety, accessibility, and mobility issues.
We currently have the Beltline Flex Lane project. It's under construction. That's really an interim fix to improve travel time reliability. With the Beltline Pell study, we're looking at longer-term solutions to the Beltline needs, improving bike and ped access, some new crossings of the Beltline. So this is really a long-term planning study.
The DOT says projects that are connected to the study won't begin for another 10 to 15 years. If you missed last night's meeting, there's another tonight. It's happening at 5 o'clock at the Village on Park in Madison. New this morning, Janesville's Board of Education is voting unanimously to approve Mark Holzman as the district's next superintendent.
Holzman currently serves as a superintendent for Manitowoc Public Schools. He will replace Superintendent Steve Popel, who's retiring. During last night's meeting, Holzman was praised for his leadership and vision.
Mark is noted as a supportive and relational leader, putting people first by empowering them to grow in their positions as leaders. He's innovative, fair, and a good listener who values input from others in making decisions. He's a visionary leader.
Now, Holzman says he plans to visit each school to meet with students and staff before the school year ends.
Here in Madison, the Dane County Jail taking steps to help inmates fighting an opioid addiction. The Sheriff's Office is introducing a new medical assistance treatment program. It will allow the jail's nurses to administer the prescription drug Shabris to people already being treated with the medication before they enter the jail. In the past, residents wouldn't be allowed to take the drug, which set them back in their recovery.
Our ultimate goal is to reduce recidivism. When we reduce recidivism, we reduce the jail population. By reducing the jail population, we decrease the crime rates. By decreasing the crime rates, we increase public safety, and we reduced criminal justice budgets.
Sheriff Calvin Barrett says that the program could expand beyond continuing care in the future.
Some breaking news overnight. There's an active silver alert out for a 73-year-old man from Manitowoc. Roger Trepasso hasn't come home since he left yesterday evening. He was last seen at 1:30 overnight in the Greenfield area near Milwaukee. You're looking at a picture of him right there on your screen. He also drives a 2019 red Ford EcoSport. If you see him or his car, call police. 6:37 on your Wednesday. Let's take a live look outside. Chris Reese is looking ahead to the Easter weekend and whether it will be dry for us.
And new video of a bus slamming into an ambulance. The big question police are still trying to answer.
Plus, it's a big day in the 608 as we welcome back the Terrace Chairs here at Memorial Union. We're live with all the excitement when we come back.
Experience handcrafted and hand-finished furniture by genuine Amish craftsmen at Wanakee Furniture ETC, featuring hardwood made in the USA home furnishings by Simply Amish and other great brands you can trust.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
In a world divided by tiny screens, you deserve to be entertained. You deserve a night together with maximum action and endless adventure. You deserve amazing food and actual in-person shopping where you can try something on and not have to mail it back. The answer is simple. The Midwest Horse Fair in Madison, Wisconsin, April 22nd through 24th. Be there.
This is the purpose-built Ford F-150. It's a beast with brains. It's got, you know what? Skip this video. Go see one at your local Ford dealer.
Get here to know F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for yourself. Then get one your way with a custom order that receives priority, plus an extra $1,000 bonus cash and incentive protection, guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery, all on a Ford, built for you, by you. Order your 2022 F-150 to lock in a great offer, plus get an extra $1,000 retail order bonus cash.
Even the smallest surprise can make the biggest memories. Big enough to last a lifetime. Kinder Joy. Treat plus new spring toys. A little surprise goes a long way.
People said we couldn't run a successful business using progressive values, but that's exactly what we did. That's how we built the Bucks Arena. We made sure our minority and women-owned businesses were able to grow with it, paying good wages, using materials made in Wisconsin, all done in an environmentally sustainable way. That's the type of thinking we need in the U.S. Senate. We're not going to just talk about issues. I'm going to go to Washington and deliver. I'm Alex Lazary, and I approve this message.
Rest comfortably with brands you can trust at Waunakee Furniture ETC. Create a unique and stylish room with made-in-the-USA products from companies like Smith Brothers of Bern. Select from a wide variety of sofas at a great price.
Bring quality home at Waunakee Furniture ETC.
U.S. ad spending is set to surpass $300 billion by 2022, and the greater Madison area is poised for major growth. So now would be a great time to consider a career in multimedia sales and to join our team selling our top-rated media and digital solutions. Work for a company that offers training, autonomy, flexibility, income growth, upward mobility, and work-life balance with a competitive wage. If you have a passion to drive results for local businesses, then visit morganmurphymedia.com right now to apply.
You're watching Madison's fastest growing newscast. News 3 Now this morning.
In the 608 this morning, we have a big moment for you. Something a lot of us have been waiting for since last year. The terrace chairs are returning to UW-Madison today.
Big moment. Josh Breider's there to capture it. He's live at the Union Terrace. Good morning, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. So we've got a little surprise for you to start off our segment. We're going to have photographer Mark Schilling pan down to the table. We got some mini Sunburst chairs with us from our buddy Kenton Fowler down here taking some photos. Kenton, of course, is known for his big photos that he always sends in for My News 3 Mornings. We have those chairs. The bigger ones, the normal-sized human ones, are going to be here at 9 a.m. is when we're going to start to see the trucks pull up with those later on this morning. Rain or shine, they are coming out today. This morning, we're lucky enough to have Ivanka Nyapu with us this morning. You are the Vice President of External Affairs here at the Union, and you guys are super excited to be able to welcome folks back today.
Yes, it's going to be very exciting. We have a lot of programming set up for the summer and for family, the greater Madison community, so we're excited to have a lot of people out back on the terrace.
You know, you kind of teased folks earlier this week with the tables themselves coming out, that a lot of excitement has already been around the terrace this week.
Oh, definitely. We saw the tables come out, everyone was out here, and then we launched those few chairs right out by the lake, too, so that got people excited, but once we get the chairs out at 9 a.m., it'll really bring people out here.
You know, as far as terrace season goes, this year is actually looking normal. We can finally say that here at the Union.
Yes, we are usually expecting almost 3 million people on the terrace, so if not, we're going to expect more than 3 million, and a lot of families, free concerts, free movies, free art activities, all the hustle and bustle for the terrace.
And the terrace is especially important for what you guys do here at the Union. I mean, every dollar spent by the folks coming out here every year is big deal for you guys.
Yes, I mean, that's why I'm here. It's really down to the student programming, so a lot of the student coordinators are the folks really behind the scenes for the free films we put on, for the concerts that we show Wednesday through Saturday, the art activities. We'll even have an art cart for kids to come out and grab a kit and do some art activities on the terrace this summer.
So, you know, you're born and raised here in Madison. You're a senior this year. First, congratulations on that graduation coming up really quickly. You know, what is your favorite part about being here on the terrace?
My favorite part is being able to come out here with my friends, catch a concert, catch a movie, and just really have a great time with people. It's just nice to run into people you know, too, because I think that's really what Madison is about. Small city, but you just really run into people wherever and whenever. So
and starting today, we can be out here again.
9
Good
a.m.
stuff. 9 a.m. All right, Ivanka, thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you.
Again, if you want to learn more, 9 a.m. start time is when those chairs are going to start returning, rain or shine today. Of course, there's a lot of chairs to bring out, so it's going to take a couple of days or so for things to start to look normal again here. But in the meantime, we're just going to enjoy our nice little friends here with the little chairs on the table. Aren't those so cute? Shout out to Kenton for coming out and giving us a little visit here in the 608, guys.
I love that you got to see Kenton. That's pretty cool. I do have a full set of those at home. Don't you know?
Of course you do.
Of course I do. I am missing, I think they
Now
have
you
them that
tell
are
me.
cow themed. Josh, if you could stop by the gift shop and pick me up one of those, that'd be great.
I will do that. I will move on over there for you, Leah.
Just had to provide him with an opportunity for a pun this early. Josh Breider, thank you very much. Exciting, exciting moment for Madison.
Hey, Josh would love it if you'd let him know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out to him on social media. He's at Josh Breider TV, or email him in the 608 at WISC-TV.com.
Chris, those chairs looking a little wet this morning.
Yes, they are. We're going to continue to track the opportunity to see some showers there today. What we're also watching is the severe weather risk that's primarily well to our south, even south of Chicago. But even still, we do have a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5, to see some stronger thunderstorms as we begin to move towards the afternoon. Additional showers and thunderstorms to our south. Those are going to be moving north and eastward through time. So we'll see some additional showers this morning. If you remember yesterday, I told you this was a conditional severe weather risk, and the earlier they move through, the more and more chances for them to not be severe would be the case. We're seeing them move through fairly early already. That back edge of some showers and thunderstorms into eastern parts of Iowa. That'll move through this morning, and that'll be about it as we get into the afternoon. We'll get colder, some snow chances on the backside. Then attention turns to Easter weekend, where we're talking a lot of clouds and temperatures really hanging out into the 30s and 40s. We could also see a chance for some snow Easter evening and into early next week. Not a lot, not accumulating, but the chance is there. Your Easter weekend overall looking like this: 44 on Saturday, 45 on Sunday. Variably cloudy and mostly cloudy. The common word is cloudy. Still, you'll see some periods of sunshine. You'll see several dry hours as well. But again, as we get to that evening on Sunday, it is possible that we run into some snowflakes.
We shouldn't be surprised.
We should not. Snow is fair game, October through April.
You're right. All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much. Check out this brand new video released overnight. It shows views from inside a Milwaukee County bus when it slammed into the back of a parked ambulance. The bus driver, 2 EMS workers, and the patient they were treating all got hurt. County officials say the driver wasn't impaired. They got a good night's sleep before the crash and had 20 years of experience on the job. So what happened? That's still the big question. The case is still open. In the meantime, the driver is on desk duty. Police say she could end up facing criminal charges.
A new study shows the right to vote is on the line. It comes from the National Urban League's 2022 State of Black America report. The report, titled Under Siege, the Plot to Destroy Democracy, used data and analysis from the Brennan Center for Justice. It outlines 4 tactics: gerrymandering, suppression, misinformation, and intimidation used to strip voting rights.
They want to trick people by saying, oh, we're doing it because of fraud. Oh, we're doing it to eliminate impersonation. There's zero, not a scintilla of evidence to support any of that. We must send a message: we will not be denied our right to vote.
The Urban League is now issuing a call to action, relaunching the Reclaim Your Vote campaign. It encourages all to vote in every federal, state, and local election. The report also focusing on health, economic status, education, and social justice. This year's Black Equality Index is 73.9%. 100% would mean full equity with white Americans.
Just about 6:48 on your Wednesday. Coming up in the morning sprint, some concerning new data on the number of kids' cases of diabetes in Wisconsin.
And if you've got a little kiddo turning 3 soon, let us know so we can show their picture on TV. We'll be right back.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Dylan, how's the cash situation with all the price increases?
Honestly, not that great.
Well, Slumberland can help. It's our biggest finance sales event of the year. Get this sectional for just $20 a month when you spend $1,200 and pay no interest for 5 years.
Announced
Introducing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison 2022. Vote for your favorites online, including The Joint Chiropractic, Best Chiropractor, Improving Life with Affordable Chiropractic Care. Vote The Joint Chiropractic today at madisonmagazine.com.
Broadway's Tony-winning Best Musical is Dear Evan Hansen. Dear Evan Hansen, May 10th to 15th at Overture Center. Find your tickets at overture.org today.
Dear gas prices, Toyota's hybrid lineup says, go take a hike. Because we bring efficiency with power and savings with style. Think you can stand in our way? We got this. Toyota Hybrids.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
What can Sono Bello do for you? How about a new shape?
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
New confidence.
I can see a huge difference. Look at this.
New you.
I can wear a little black dress. I feel sexy.
With Sono Bello, you can remove stubborn body fat permanently in just one visit. Don't wait a moment longer to reveal the new you.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation with Sono Bello, America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and find out how you can get $250 off. Sono Bello uses Tri-Sculpt micro-laser liposuction to remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently for incredible transformations in just one visit.
I have one big regret. I didn't go sooner.
Call 1-888-622-8360 or go to sonobello.com.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
Oh, my back.
Hey Dylan, need a mattress? Well, luckily Slumberland has a big Sealy sale. Look what you can get for $20 a month. A Sealy Posturepedic mattress and a power base. And you'll pay no interest for 5 years at Slumberland Furniture.
Overcoming a lifetime of challenges to become a champion. Thursday at 6.
6:51, time for the morning sprint.
Happening tonight, the Department of Transportation wants your input on the future of the Beltline. The DOT hosted the first of 2 public meetings last night to give people a chance to talk about those long-range plans. There will be another meeting tonight at 5 o'clock at the Village on Park in Madison.
Just over the past 6 days, Madison police have responded to 4 separate shots fired incidents, all of them happening in the city's Allied Duns Marsh neighborhood. On channel3000.com this morning, we have a deeper look at the issues and how community leaders are trying to find a solution to curb the violence.
New data shows a sharp increase in type 2 diabetes among children in Wisconsin. Figures from UW Health show a nearly 200% increase in the number of kids cases over the past several years. In 2018, 5.8% of pediatric patients with new onset diabetes had type 2. In 2021, that number grew to 16.4%.
Human Rights Watch says Americans' lack of access to affordable insulin and other life-saving medication may contribute to human rights abuses. A new report from the organization describes how lawmakers' failure to regulate the pharmaceutical industry undermines the right to health and disproportionately impacts marginalized communities.
Health experts are recommending children be screened for anxiety starting at age 8. The guidance from the U.S. Preventative Services Task Force reflects the worsening mental health crisis among young people since the start of the pandemic. The group says there is not enough evidence to recommend routine suicide screening.
Comedian and actor Gilbert Gottfried has passed away. The cause said to be a rare genetic muscle disease that can trigger a dangerously abnormal heartbeat. Rising to fame in the 1990s with his stand-up comedy, he was known for his distinct voice, which he employed as his role as Iago in the Disney classic Aladdin. Gottfried leaves behind a wife and 2 kids. He was 67 years old.
Gas prices could be on the rise once again. Crude oil prices soaring back above $100 a barrel yesterday. This as OPEC slashed its forecast for this year's Russian oil production. OPEC did upgrade its U.S. oil production this year, but it's expected to be less than half the amount of barrels forecasted to be cut from Russia's output.
Congress has asked the FTC to investigate the Washington Commanders football team. The House Committee on Oversight and Reform says it found information and documents that show a possible pattern of concerning business practices within the Commanders organization. The committee says the team owner, Daniel Snyder, may have taken part in the unlawful practice that impacted thousands of fans and the NFL. A spokesperson for the Commanders denies the allegations and says they will continue to cooperate with the investigation.
The Brewers looking to bounce back after a scoreless loss to the Baltimore Orioles. The Bats were more alive last night as new signee Andrew McCutchen would drive in 3 runs, including the game-leading run in the 7th. The Brewers go on to win 5-4. First pitch for the Crew tonight is 6:05.
Hey, and tomorrow morning, our crew's going to be at American Family Field as the Brewers prepare for their home opener against the Cardinals. Leah and Josh will be there. That's you.
Hey!
You're going to be in Milwaukee reporting live all morning long, starting at 5.
Everything you need to know about tickets, tailgating, maybe a little bit of fun, too. Stay tuned, folks. Meanwhile, back home in Madison, Greg Gard adding a boost to his backcourt for next season. Racine native Kamari McGee announcing he's transferring to Wisconsin. As a freshman at UW Green Bay, McGee averaged just under 12 points a game and was named to the Horizon League's all-freshman team.
The NBA play-in tournament began last night, so we know who's in the playoffs and who's out. It's the second season under this new system. In the East, the Brooklyn Nets handled the Cavs to secure the 7th seed. They'll play the Boston Celtics in the first round. In the West, the Timberwolves came from behind to beat the LA Clippers. They'll now open up the playoffs against the Memphis Grizzlies.
We are still tracking some showers over parts of the upper Midwest this morning. Not a ton of thunder, but nonetheless, a couple of thunderstorms can't be ruled out before all is said and done. Your cold front still back over Iowa at this point, so we're going to still see the opportunity to see some showers and thunderstorms early, but for the most part, this has all been showers. Your severe weather threat is way limited, but it's not zero. So still be aware of the possibility of some stronger thunderstorms. We're at 60 now. We're going to top out with our temperatures into the middle 60s, back down into the 40s by the time we get you towards 7 o'clock this evening. In fact, at 7, we'll still be seeing showers with temperatures perhaps at 47 degrees. Let's talk the extended forecast. 40s are going to hang out with us for quite some time. Into Easter weekend, you were seeing that. Snow showers are going to be possible at night on Easter, with a rain-snow mix being possible Monday, starting off next week. We could also see snow at night on Tuesday and Wednesday next week.
Again, any chance of anything severe later today?
A very small chance.
Okay.
Okay, we know you're going to keep tracking it. Thank you, Chris.
My pleasure.
Thanks for joining us, folks. Stay tuned right here to News 3 Now and Channel3000.com to any updates to your forecast. Get ready for those terrace chairs coming out today. We'll see you out on the Memorial Terrace this spring.